Hello, my name is Michael, and I am the DM, CEO, and just general person in charge of the series that you are currently listening to, known as The Bystanders. Just like we do with every episode here, I want to give a huge shout out to both Gwinn and Shady Cicada. They make awesome music, and they have graciously allowed us to use their wonderful music for our little project. So if you don't go and check them out, well, I might just have to, prove the grandfather paradox, but I'm gonna force you to go back in time and kill your grandfather, so I'll be fine regardless of the outcome. Make sure to join our public Discord server. There you can go and harass us about pretty much anything that you want. It'll be funny. And with all of that out of the way, we can begin this week's episode.
We're started.
Alright.
Oh!
Welcome back to...
I cannot believe that we're starting with that. Alright!
I'll cut that out, probably. Alright,
No.
probably.
No,
probably
don't
not.
do it. Don't
Almost
do it.
definitely not. Okay.
You must live with your sins. You want
Dito.
Yep.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to the Bystanders. So last time we let off, everyone was trying to infiltrate the second floor of this facility where undead are supposedly created. So Damien currently has his action prepared to use Feet of Power to bust in the ceiling for when he believes that the rest of the ghouls notice them. My boy Steve is currently
You didn't have to say it that way.
has Superstition Act 1 looking in, keeping tabs on everything.
You know that one image of the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat where it has the bat over that little kid idiot's face?
What?
What?
The Mike Myers Cat in the Hat, when he has the baseball bat.
Oh, I know exactly
Yes.
what you're talking about.
Yes.
Back in Black has the quarterstaff, and he's Mike Myers with the bat, and berating idiot is the little kid.
Sounds good.
Connect the dots.
Okay.
Alright,
And then we're just waiting for...
Robert, I could use your assistance real quick.
How so? What do you need?
These windows could be locked, but I don't want to make a sound. Could you use your hungry eyes just on the bottom layer of it?
Certainly. He pulls off his spectacles and looks. He blinks for a sec. His eyes flash a different color, and then you can see slowly the glass just starts to kind of disappear, and this large hole in the window itself is created, just completely silently. And let's see if the... Okay. You don't know if they've noticed or not, but there is now a decently sized hole within the good old window. So do you want to hop on through that?
I think before doing so, because I'm assuming the wall next to the window counts as cover.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd is instead going to pull out his 1911 and
Before he does that, sorry to interrupt you, can I use Superstition Act 1 to look at the guards and see if they've noticed that? So would that be a perception roll?
I don't think you have to make a suggestion roll. You're looking already. It appears like one of them is kind of looking at the window a little funny, but they don't appear to have noticed anything wrong with it.
I have one more question about the actual layout of this building.
Go ahead.
Is it like a tiny cube on top of a bigger cube, or is like the cube like part of the farther wall?
A cube, which is part of a rectangle.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Which is on top of the rectangle, I would say. So
Yeah, okay.
it forms like an L shape.
Oh!
I should have specified that from the
That makes
beginning. That would make sense.
let's see. Lloyd
So
is
knowing that they're looking in your direction.
okay. Hey Steve.
That's me.
Can you use your superstition to make me invisible to Clumsy Idiot?
Oh. Wait, so is Clumsy Idiot the one that's looking over? Or is it Berating
No,
Idiot?
it's one of the other ghouls that's supposed to be looking out a different window.
Okay. Or you can make me imperceivable to that one.
Yeah,
Berating idiot or the looking guy?
the one that's looking.
Looking guy.
I could do that, and...
If you become imperceptible to the one that's looking, and you kill Berating Idiot, Clumsy Idiot's going to cry out to the others.
I'm going to kill Clumsy Idiot because
What I could-
Donovan has the
Right,
wallop
right.
on Brady.
I'm gonna beat someone to death.
What do you mean you're not going to beat someone to death?
I will.
Alright. All right, Donovan.
Yep.
When you're ready, we'll take both of them out.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna immediately try to take both of them out?
Yeah.
Both berating idiot and
Clumsy idiot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aiming for the head.
okay, and I'm
So
going
high.
to use imperceptibility to make Ty invisible to the one that's looking at him.
Okay, so Lloyd is invisible to the one who is currently looking, so that's fair. So yeah.
I'm gonna take off ability point.
I'm
Well,
ready.
you guys are
Well,
in
you're-
combat.
We're not in combat.
We're not. That's true.
Otherwise, Damien would not have been able to lift you all up to the roof.
So I'm ready to bonk a man.
All right.
So do we just like do we roll a hit with advantage?
Yeah.
Wait.
Also,
Do I get-
Does he
Yes, you
make
get
a DC
advantage. They
save
cannot see you.
for imperceptibility.
Clumsy idiot can.
You said this is
Right, but you're
DC
you're
13.
prepping something.
it failed, but you
Hold
can
on.
just do it again. You guys are all like waiting for this,
Yeah.
so you can just do it again.
Hold on.
Yeah, wait. Does Ty get advantage or is it just Donovan?
No.
I'm assuming it's just
they're not-
Donovan because he's
they're not-
easy
they're
to
not-
stand.
Oh, you're not using.
It's just Michael said both.
All right, that's pretty good. Okay. That's 1%. That is exactly better.
I will use 1 point of inspiration.
Oh god.
All right.
You had advantage and you still rolled low?
He
I,
didn't.
I'm
only
not using my
did.
stand.
Wait, why aren't you using hot move?
Because there's
No,
stands,
the
and
stand
Hawk
is
Moon's
not
a
stand
hand
right there,
cannon.
Yeah.
All right.
You still have advantage. Wait.
No, I don't. I'm imperceptible to the one that's looking, but not to clumsy idiot.
Right.
Since this is
I mean, unless you want to give me advantage.
I use my stats for constructs. Yes. Like my personal stats, not back in blacks.
No, you can use bracket
All right,
blacks.
that was a much better roll because my.
Well, we didn't use back in blacks when I used the great axe.
Yeah, that's because the weapon system was different.
Yeah, we
at that
changed
point.
it.
Oh. Yes,
Let's
that's
see.
true.
And this is my this is to hit, so that's 17 plus 5.
I'm gonna use my precision.
I got 22 to hit
22 to hit. Yeah,
on
that's
the
gonna
head.
do it.
All right, cool. And that it's going to be
I think this is a 26.
Yeah. Which one are you hitting? You're hitting.
Berating.
I'm going berating.
I'm hitting clumsy. Yeah.
I'm just getting
And
a big ol'. Oh, wait, I gotta
the,
roll.
I'm glad we've named these guys.
My good old sidearm is a D6 plus my dex.
So I'm in D6 territory.
Ooh, that's 9 damage to his skull.
All right. So.
I'm gonna wait for your description first.
I have one more question for you.
Uh huh.
So, when it comes to dual classing and damage dice, do I only up the damage dice whenever I upgrade my stand?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're.
I should have
only-
done it. I should have done a third less damage because you said roll 3 of the dice, and I didn't have that much level in my stand.
My bad. You only have 3 levels in your stand,
I have 4 levels in my stand, so,
so you have 2D.
I have 2D. Yes.
Wait, how do you have 4 levels in your stand? You've only taken 1 in a moment.
He's taking 2 in a moment.
I have healing.
Oh.
I have healing hands.
Okay, I did not know that. Cool.
All right, so
So you're the healer of our
But-
podcast
yes.
right
Which is good because Sterling isn't here.
But you can conduct your Hamon.
all right.
Do you want to use your Hamon Smite?
Why
Your
not?
Mini Smite? Because I think you get that at level 2, right?
I get rippling weapons.
Yep. That's basically the Smite, yeah.
My
I would
staff
do it.
will already do radiant, anyways.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're
Go
right.
ahead and deal with damage.
All right.
And you're using
That's
your
nice.
precision
now. Do you
already,
rupture his
so-
clothes at all?
I'm.
Precision for damage? I thought you only use power for damage.
Well, this is a weapon that your stand's using. So
Oh, that's fair.
And you did decide to use a quarterstaff, which can be used with either.
Yeah.
So I have my precision plus this.
And it's double because radiant.
So I'm gonna do that. So that's 22 radiant damage.
That's before doubling?
That's doubling.
Oh,
Okay.
There's a gunshot that breaks out and suddenly pop one of their heads.
No, it's suppressed.
Well, it's still like a decent noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a, and then suddenly, one of their heads just completely flies off. Berating idiot halfway through his sentence, meanwhile, gets hit over the head. There's a flash of light, and suddenly there's just a crumple of clothes on the ground.
Damien has to resist cheering.
3 of them are like, "Whoa, what happened?" One of them's like, still looking at the window because they can't see because of imperceptibility.
Oh,
Like,
and that's a
wait.
point of inspiration for me because that was a lethal hit. Heart of Lies.
Yep, you got Heart of Life.
Oh!
Well, that's not a person.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dead.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
That's true.
Yep, rip.
All right. Can vampires count for Heart of Lies because they are stronger?
I will say vampire. Well,
So these are zombos or ghouls. Who knows?
I will say
Vampires
no.
would at least be harder to kill. 'Cause
Vampires
the whole
would be
problem is
harder
that
to
the
kill.
zombies are really easy to kill. So, you got a lethal hit on a zombie.
Yeah.
Let's say only for Let's say for vampires and humans then.
Okay.
Yep.
And Pillarmen, but like I hope we don't encounter any of those.
Regular
Alright,
Pillarmen
well-
should be fine. Enhanced Pillarmen are an issue.
Right.
Enhanced pillar problem. Alright, so.
We have an enhanced
call
fucking
them
issue is
fellows.
what we
Everyone
got.
else within the facilities, like,
Enhanced pillar problem, erectile dysfunction.
True.
speaking of erectile dysfunction, one of them is like, oh god, let's hit the button, let's go. And the rest of them are like, yeah, we should go. And one of them reaches forward and tries to pry open the button with their fingers, and it keeps slipping off.
As they're directly under the button, Damien uses his reaction and busts down the ceiling on them.
Everyone roll initiative.
That is one hell of a starting round. That's less.
I got an unnatural 20.
I've got
Also unnatural 20.
7.
15.
One of these things is not like the other.
One of these things is not like the other.
Damien, what did you get?
Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20.
Steve also has a dirty 20.
Steve also got a dirty 20. Who do you guys want to go first?
Considering you're falling from the
I
ceiling.
just did a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get a surprise because of that?
Don't forget.
I feel.
I think
you get a
rocks
surprise
falling is a good enough of a
All of them
surprise.
are aware that they are in a combative
That's
situation
fair.
at this point. Donovan?
I 7.
I 7.
Lloyd?
15.
15. And for good old...
No, Robert!
Dad.
Dad.
Robert's going last.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything except for the answer is yes. Alright.
Professionalism.
That can be used in a haiku.
Yes.
Yes.
I am a haiku.
No.
Haiku is also not said with an L at the end.
Robert's going last. Oh shit, oh goddamn fucking shit. Robert's going
Fucking is
last.
not one syllable, but.
Fucking.
Okay.
Okay, so starting with Damien!
Damien just crushed the ceiling on some fools.
And it's your turn!
Did the ceiling falling on them do anything?
Alright.
To the one that was directly underneath the button that he was above?
Right. Let's have them roll a dex save.
He's gonna be frightened.
Do you want to fall directly on top of them as well?
Yes. He just bashed in.
Okay, bad news, they made the dex save, but good news, you still deal half damage to them.
Okay, what is...
You mean when I have the man?
Well, it's fall damage. Well, it's not really fall damage. You were...
I feed of power to ceiling onto them.
Let's just... That's gonna be 2 damage directly to their head.
Alright!
Donk.
It plays the bonk sound.
You'll get turned into a Goomba.
Perfection. Alright, so there's Damien's turn. Steve E. Wonder.
That's me.
No, wait,
That's
you
my
still
turn?
have your turn.
Yeah,
That's right.
right, that was my
You still
reaction,
have a turn,
bud.
yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say. So,
There's 4 ghouls. One of them is right next to the button. The others are right next to the windows, and 2 of them are dead. So
okay. Well, the one that's right next to the button is about to get a fist to his face. Okay, go. The wings fold out and a fist comes flying.
are you sure you don't want to use your flamethrower? Because they're pretty...
This close? No.
It would burn off for full damage.
It would. I want to beat this guy's head in first.
Fair enough.
He's
Go
right
ahead.
next to me.
Also, your flamethrower counts as 1 attack instead of a full action.
I
so keep that in
know.
mind. Christ.
Believe me, I know. So, this
I
is
should not
just
have given him
a
this.
stand punch.
Yep.
That is going to be a 29 to hit.
Bonk.
Straight to the head.
Yeah, straight to the head, yep.
And that is going to be 15 stand bludgeoning.
So let me describe this guy's day. So he goes in, he's chilling. Suddenly 2 of his coworkers are instantly killed. He goes, tries to get the button. For some reason the latch isn't working. The ceiling collapses on him, hitting him on the head. And then this guy comes down and just... He's like, what? The ceiling? And then he does not exist anymore.
Damien roars excitedly and grabs the flamethrower off.
Stupid
the stack.
idiot
I'd like
was
to
born
point
in
out he goes flying out the
1984.
window.
Good. The 2 that are left, where are they? Are they
The
near
3
each other?
that are left.
Are any of them grouped together?
You can catch 2 out of 3 of them.
I'm going to
same
aim the
class.
flamethrower at the 2 of them.
They have to make dex saves.
I gotta try this thing.
They gotta make dex saves.
I can butt me some.
One of them succeeded. The other one, not so much.
Back in
Go ahead
Black-
and roll the damage
Since
on
the
that.
DC 15, I assume you knew that though.
Yes.
Back in Black makes a very worried backward swing noise.
Wait, hold on.
With those poor zombies.
Why?
Wait, no, both of them failed.
Great. I have this written as propane nightmares dealing 3d8 pierce. Is that correct?
That should be fire.
Okay, I don't know why that's that.
I'm going to cut you with my fire.
Blade at me when he puts his hand on a flamethrower.
You do be sharpened into fire? No, how?
Okay, let's roll that damage. Do I have to roll it for both of them, or is it the same for both of them?
It's the same for both.
Okay.
With a CH.
17 fire damage. To them both.
You hear both of them screech and howl as the flames lick around their faces, and you can see them melting as they claw away and collapse. And
Oh, I like this thing!
there is one ghoul standing there with a rifle in his hand, just kind of like,
I got some vacation days, actually.
yeah.
As it turns out, I got to go.
I just got my 401k. Please don't.
I see it. Oh, it's my turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I see this guy.
Now,
I
hold
think
on.
for a moment.
He's the only threat left.
Yeah.
So if you want to just grab onto him and just like
Drag him out the window.
I was gonna say you could interrogate him, but that works too.
You can just grab him with a superstition and drag him out.
There's also a hole in the ceiling. You could just drag him over there and pull his hood off or whatever.
Oh no! You just grab him over and grab the lip of his hood. Hey buddy, you're gonna have a bad day.
Steve
Hey, Mandy.
Steve looks at this poor idiot. And Smash cuts to that one scene from part 4 when he throws Yuya out the window.
Yes!
And then they're like bystanders. in the bottom left corner.
We'll be right back.
Alright, so Steve is going to. Superstition Act 1 has been sort of just in the corner of the room watching. And I gotta stand up for this.
Uh-oh.
I just have to. Superstition starts moving towards this last ghoul, and as it moves, it folds out. The top two portions come out sort of in like a triangle form. The lightning bolt shifts downward, and the remaining top portion of its body comes up into a head. Several more triangle figures come out, and now it is Act 2. And it is going to come out, grab this man, and hold him up by like the scruff of his neck, and just keep him contained.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll.
Probably a grapple roll.
Yeah, you can make that with advantage.
Okay. I didn't realize.
I will say, we probably don't want him yelling.
I didn't realize superstition was a transformer.
Yep.
That's it, I
How-
did bust the ceiling.
How did
So I don't know if yelling's
you
gonna
make a
matter.
Transformer joke before me? Before
That's what I had in mind.
Oh, don't get your balls in a twist.
Oh no, he's using him on.
Violence!
Violence. Alright, so Steve, what's the grapple check result?
What does that use for a modifier?
Athletics,
Okay.
and you get to use your stand power instead of your strength.
Okay, that might help actually. Let's see. With advantage? Oh wait, I have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay, I rolled a 2, so okay.
For those at home, the reason why I got so mad at Kyler when he said don't get your balls in a twist, I am suffering from testicular torsion. Which means my balls are in fact in
Can
a
I use
twist.
precision, or does it have to be?
No, it has to be power.
I'm a certified funny man.
Prove it.
Give me some papers.
So that is an 18.
Say that for the
18?
mostly
Yes.
fans.
Yeah, so Steve runs over, and this poor guy's like,
How do question? How do I run over? I'm currently still on the roof.
Superstition Act 2 flies over.
Okay.
And this guy's chilling there, hanging out, and then all of a sudden some invisible force comes and picks him up by the scruff of his neck like a kitten, and he's just like hanging there like,
Okay, we are terrifying to these guys.
what the hell is going
We
on?
have-
They haven't even seen Lloyd yet. They just
We
saw
have
other guys.
completely memed on
He
them.
pulls, and I assume that's gonna be your turn.
So that
Yeah,
was,
the only
I
thing
used
I've seen is
a bonus
Damien
action
crashing
to
into the
transform.
ceiling and killing 3 of them in one turn.
They just think this is
Bonus action to
Damien.
transform. I used the grapple. Is that an entire action or is that just an attack?
That's
two
one
attacks.
attack.
5 o'clock
Okay, so I still have another attack.
zombies.
What I might... Can I choose to use intervisions but not deal the psychic damage?
Yes.
Okay. So, Superstition Act 2 is taking this guy by the neck. It's gonna put his hand to its head, and he touches his head, looks back, sees a shard of glass on the ground and is gonna touch that. And Steve says, "Sight." So now he's entirely blind because his vision has been switched with that of the shard of glass, and Steve is just gonna drop him.
What's going on? Well, I mean, I can still see, but he sees from the perspective of the shard of glass, right?
Right.
What if? I don't know.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
And no, I don't know if that would be considered an attack, but would it be possible for Act 2 to put its foot on the shard of glass?
Act 2 is a foot?
You're right.
Let's
It
call
does
that
have a foot,
movement.
actually.
It has a tail kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
How
One
about
way to
you
put that over.
some of the stuff in the shard of glass?
Yeah.
Like this
That's
game,
kind of it's
Have Act 2
it's
eat
less
it.
of a tail and more like crap.
Have Act 2
Not-
eat the glass.
Oh, this would be the second time.
I could do that.
Not again. This isn't a bomb.
It doesn't have a mouth. Though,
Wait,
so that might be
question.
kind of
I don't think you could cover it anyway, because he's seeing from the perspective of the glass, right?
hard. Yeah.
He cannot see your stand, so that wouldn't do anything anyway.
So what would happen if
So he doesn't see anything.
what would happen if say I don't know Lloyd were to shoot the pane of glass?
Well, he's only affected by sight through it, so it wouldn't.
It
hurt
would
him.
probably that effect would probably wear off.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it'd actually blind him if that happened.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Okay. And this guy is like,
So superstition is just holding him there by the scruff of his neck.
I have to hit the button. So he's gonna pull out his sword and he's gonna throw it at the button. And it wouldn't have worked if he had rolled well because of the button having the extra weight on it. But he actually tries to swing forward, but because his sight's so bad, he accidentally stabs himself in the leg. Ah!
Fucking idiot.
I can't feel that.
Is that who he is this money?
Yeah.
What do you
Blind
not
idiot.
feel that?
Well, I mean, he's a ghoul. He doesn't feel pain.
Oh.
He's gonna spend the rest of his turn screaming.
Your ability can make undead feel pain.
With the touch ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
In
remember
theory,
it worked.
if he switched it with something that would, if he switched his touch ability with something that could feel pain,
Right.
then yes. Like a pane of glass wouldn't work.
Right.
We could switch
Let's
with
say you switch it with Damien, and Damien punches himself.
Damien shoots himself with the hog.
Worth it!
All right, Lloyd.
All right, Lloyd's going to just like crawl out from the hole in the window.
Like the individual crawling up from the couch.
Wait, is this the one that could see him? Or couldn't see him?
Yeah, this is the one that initially.
Oh, but his ability is changed anyway, so...
Yeah. This is the one that initially.
In clear vision of the glass pane, he's going to put his 1911 in his pocket. Say, do you by chance know do you know of anything about your higher ups?
Higher ups. I mean, we have the queen. That's really all I know about.
The queen. Sounds like a bitch.
Are we still in combat, by the way?
No,
Yeah.
you guys are basically
Oh,
out
yeah.
of combat.
Don't
Like,
move on the
I
block,
think
go to
you've
the
subdued
bathroom.
this guy to the point where like he can't really conceivably fight against you guys. So if you guys want to all kind of hop down through the window, stand user style.
Donovan?
Damien recalls OK Go his wings folding back into his back.
So Lloyd,
Yep.
what questions do you want to ask this ghoul, this poor ghoul that Steve currently has hoisted up by the shoulders like a scared kitten?
That's exactly
Are there any VIUs in this area? And if there are, can you tell us their locations?
VIU? What's that?
Very important undead.
Oh, well, I mean, there's the head of security who's downstairs in the leftmost room, but I don't really,
Are any of them stand users?
what's a stand?
Oh, good.
Just to make sure, me and Donovan and I think Rob are all still on the roof outside, right?
Why? They can hop in.
Can we? It's just like wall.
Lloyd walked in.
Damien-
Damien-
So Rob already made a hole in the window, and there is a hole in the ceiling. But sure, yeah, Damien will just bust open the wall to let them in. Why not?
Because it would be very awkward for us to get on the side of the building.
Yeah, Lloyd
True.
can do it because he's like very good.
Right.
at climbing.
Okay. Yeah, Damien will bust down the wall for you.
Lloyd.
Robert could have also put a big hole in, but Damien doing the wall is much
Yeah,
faster
yeah.
and more Damien.
Although it is louder.
I already did it to the ceiling. If anyone was going to come up from hearing that, they would have.
Yeah.
Look,
Or
you,
are.
you best do some remembering, or I can take that little mask off of you and show you the bright, beautiful sun.
There is no remembering. I don't know what a stand is, okay?
I'm talking about the VPs.
Okay, well, there's the queen, there's the head of security, and there's Gambino and Erica.
Are they here?
I think they're downstairs. I don't know. They're in charge of guarding the lower areas.
Is the queen here?
She doesn't really leave this place. I'd hope so.
Interesting. Okay, take his mask off.
Lloyd.
No.
Steve gives you like a look. This guy didn't do anything.
Come on, man.
He literally just stood here. Should we kill him? I mean, the others.
Loose ends are gonna bite us in the ass.
He's a zombie.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
okay.
zombie is offensive. I wouldn't.
Oops.
Really. He instantly vaporizes.
Just check. Let's see. That would be 48 radiant.
Yeah, that sounds about
double
right.
that.
Double that. Yeah. Spoiler alert: he died.
Yeah, shockingly. I mean, a 9 killed one of them. I think he's dead.
Just kiss the dog on the lips.
No, on the nose.
Anyway.
And by nose, I mean lips. All right. Well,
Damien cracks his knuckles. I say we do something similar for the following floors. You two peek your heads in, see what's up. We send the sneaky ones down, take care of some loose ends, and then I bust down the ceiling.
There are probably more people down there. Donovan has hopped in through the hole he made in the ceiling.
I also made a hole in the wall.
Fails his deck save, lands on his nuts on the little carpet.
No!
How do you land on your nuts?
not very gracefully.
Not really, but pretty funny.
Ask our spin user here.
All right. Well, back to Donovan's testicular torsion jokes.
No!
Spoon. All right.
Steve also hops in through the hole that Damien made.
Does that mean Donovan's nickname can be just TT?
Well, my nickname in Discord is now Ball Man.
Ball breaker.
Simple, elegant, clean.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So you two want to peek in at the next floor?
Sure thing. I'm gonna switch back to Act 1 and do another little peek ski doo.
I guess technically Damien could also peek. Well, no, he doesn't have detached since it's now.
Okay, you do a little peeksy doodle down there, and
As do I.
you're looking at just the floor below you is segmented into 3 sections. So which room do you want to look in first? The nearest most, I assume, the one where the stairs lead down into.
Sure. I'll do that.
Okay, you look down, and it is just a pretty empty room. There's not really a lot in there. Mainly, it's a staircase. It's got some wooden floors. The brick walls are relatively barren. There's a staircase leading up. There's also a small chart on the wall that appears to be a guide to where the alarm buttons are within the facility itself. There's one up in the middle of what's called the lookout area on the 2nd floor, and there appear to be 3 different buttons in the basement. 2 of them on the basement's floor, 1 on each wing of the basement, and 1 in the Queen's private quarters.
Alright.
So there are 4 total buttons.
Is there any indication as to what the alarms actually trigger? If it's not
Probably an alarm.
the building. Well, is it in the building or somewhere off-site?
That's true.
Alright, and
Because we're planning on wiping through this building, so the alarm there wouldn't really be that much of a problem.
But if it is...
But if it calls backup from somewhere else, that would be bad.
Right. Well, there's a guy head of security. Where the head of security was in the bottom left. Isn't that where we're supposed to meet our contact?
No, our contact was on the 1st floor, I thought.
He is on the 1st floor.
So we should be on this floor somewhere. I'm gonna have Act 1 peek through the next room to whichever direction.
Okay, yep, you peek in the next floor. So the one that you were in beforehand was the right room on the 1st floor. Now you're in the center room on the 1st floor where the entrance is. So the entrance is a set of double doors leading into a pretty decently sized hallway. Same kind of old wooden floors with some regular brick walls. It's just room of the hallway, double door, glass sliding door entrance. Nothing super interesting or unique about it. There are 2 doors, one that leads to the left room, one that leads to the right, but nothing else really.
Do we know if our contact is a stand user?
You don't know very much about your contact.
Okay.
You just know that they are loyal to the beating heart in some way.
Beating heart.
Yeah, that's Valentine.
We could try
Valentine's.
speaking through our stand the phrase, but
Black and Black makes
we don't know if that'll work.
swing noises. He doesn't speak.
Do you want to go down and look into the leftmost room?
Yeah.
Okay. So you look into the leftmost room. You go over and you see a pretty... this one's a lot better furnished than pretty much any of the other rooms. It's a relatively small room. It appears to be some sort of waiting room in a doctor's office. It has a stained wooden floor with a bunch of red, brown stains all over the ground. There are rows of bookshelves lining across several walls and a couple of paintings on the wall. There is a screening of dogs playing poker, as well as a cheap remake of Starry Night, it appears. There's also a small bar in the corner with a burning oil lamp placed on top of it, and the bar is covered in a set of red sheets with the occasional stain on it, but it's kind of hard to see the stain because the sheets are there to kind of protect from that. There's also a large humanoid figure standing behind the bar cleaning a bunch of glasses that appear to be already clean. The bar smells a lot like old books and metal.
So
It's a combination of
We
that.
should go order a
so
Bloody Mary.
Superstition flies into the bar.
We don't serve your kind here.
That's the joke.
What are you drinking?
Oh.
You recognize the voice somehow.
I was trying to
Do you remember the
set
phrase?
up for a joke
Do you remember the phrase?
because Superstition flies into the bar. But,
Right.
Superstition Act 1 can't talk, so
It just could turn into Act 2.
which can also not talk because it also
Convenient.
Also, Act 2 has less range.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Act 2 would reach this far.
Steve, you look trouble. What's going on over there?
There's a guy here. He can see me.
About where is he
Is
in
he-
terms of this floor? Like,
Is he alarmed?
So down on floor, we're up in floor 2 still, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's down. There's a center. There's this right room right under us, then a center room, and then he's in that left room. I didn't see anyone else in either of the other 2 rooms.
Can you point to where that is on this floor?
Oh gosh.
He appears to be
over there.
completely unfazed, still cleaning the glass.
Okay,
like
so he's pointed to where he's at. Damien's gonna walk over there and stick OK Go in head first. I'd like a Bloody Mary, please.
Oh, so you're walking down into the right
No,
room.
he's just sticking his head in to the bar because Superstition can't answer, so he'll answer.
So Damien just walks down there?
No, Damien walks over to where the location
first-
is on the second floor and sticks his stand's head down through the
Can
ceiling.
OK Go talk?
Yeah, it's a humanoid stand.
It has a lips.
Bloody Mary. That's what I'm parched.
All right,
Oh.
guys, this is our guy.
Alright.
All right, sweet.
Alright.
Alright.
Come on down and
This
we
is
can
the
all
guy.
talk.
I recall Act 1 and walk down. Still trying to be a little cautious of anything weird that I didn't see the first time, but...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, all right, we
Yes.
head down.
Head down the stairs pretty easily. Walk across the hallway, walk into the room, and he sees that there are 5 of you, waves to you, gestures you over. There's some stools in front of the bar. He gestures for you all to take a seat if you'd like.
Damien takes a seat.
Now,
He trusts this wholeheartedly.
Donovan also takes a seat, gets on back first, crosses his legs, and swings around towards the bar.
Damien's smash intro would be, Damien, trust this wholeheartedly.
I agree. Lloyd?
Lloyd is going to just like, you know, like the side lean on a wall? He's going to do that with his chains going from the ceiling to the ground. So it's like,
And leaning on the chains.
yeah.
Sounds good. And then,
Steve's just gonna take a seat at the bar.
okay, Robert is going to go over next to the bar and kind of look at you like, remember, no drinky. But,
Donovan's
this-
line did not look conspicuous that time. He said, "Give him the hardest day you have."
Oh, I don't think we told him about that.
Yeah, we will not. Because somehow I think that'll get me more in trouble than he actually murdering someone.
I can't remember. Did Steve like barf or did he take that like a champ? I can't remember.
I
No,
think he
What's
was
your
pretty
definition
sick.
of
He was sick from a sip. And
Steve-
Damien drank the other one.
Steve
and
got
he was
shit-faced.
tipsy from a sip, not woozy.
Right.
Not barfing, I should say.
So he wasn't shit
So you all are sitting down at the bar, except for Lloyd, who is kind of chilling against it. So this guy takes off. He's wearing the same kind of outfit as the rest of them, but he's considerably larger. And for some reason, you kind of remember his voice somehow. You don't exactly know how. He pulls back his hood and reveals his face, and it's Hound Dog.
Damien kind of stares for a second with his jaw open and goes,
Wait, didn't we crush
Wha-
you with a tree?
Now didn't you?
That was me.
This is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
You want to?
Donovan makes a watch on his wrist. Would you look at the time? I gotta get going.
You know, I didn't really know who was going to be sent into the facility to help us take it down, but I really wasn't expecting you all.
The feeling's mutual, don't worry.
But I suppose we're working toward a common goal at this point, so I suppose that all hard feelings will be set aside for the time being.
So let me get this straight.
He has a set of fangs, I will point out.
Your organization is against the undead.
Mm-hmm.
But
They found you dead and made you undead.
Well, I have kind of an interesting story behind that.
do tell.
Well, of course, I'd like to tell you all exactly so that you can get this information to the organization if they haven't gotten it already. I assume
Of course.
you've gotten some information through the letters and all of that, but apparently I was found on the side of a road underneath a tree. They apparently have some sort of way to find freshly killed bodies around the city, which is how they're able to have such decently sized undead forces. I came to in this kind of dark, damp, underground dungeon area, and I was chained to a wall. A couple of people came in with some sort of mixture. They put it in me, and I suddenly felt compelled to tell them everything. So they asked about my stand, and I was able to pull it out and show them to them. He pulls out Heartbreak Hotel.
Oh, he kept his stand, so he's not a zombie.
No, he's
No,
not.
he has fangs. He's
Right.
a vampire.
Oh, that's still a thing.
He
I tried to see if the
Pulls his-
wallpaper has changed at all.
No, it's still the same. It's
Oh,
still.
good.
So
it's
Hound
just-
Dog's actually even scarier now.
Yes.
That's all that's happened, is Hound Dog has become scarier.
The difference is that Heartbreak Hotel's lighting on the inside of the room is actually like a darker red tint now rather than a regular tint.
That's cool.
Point
Point of inspiration.
Thank you.
Please, hire an
Damien
interior
actually looks a little intimidated. He did not have fun during that fight.
Yeah, neither does Steve. He's
Hound Dog,
taken
please.
back a little.
Hire an interior decorator.
Why?
What do you mean? His wallpaper's beautiful.
Yeah, this place isn't. I'm not really in charge of decorating this place. I'm just the head of security here.
He's talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
I make,
Alright.
I make a pocket watch and say, would you look inside?
What do you look at? It's time for me to not be here.
Time for me to leave.
Would you?
Donovan's got like 30 watches on, all from different people.
The timekeeper from Spy Kids 4? Is that you?
I think that I get that reference.
Donovan's
I
like,
also
oh,
hate
would you
that I
look?
get that
Would you look at the time?
I have to look.
Pulls
Alright.
up Tamagotchi, would you look at the time?
But back to Hound Dog. He says, well, a couple of people came in, interviewed me, asked me about my stand. Apparently they saw it, and the Queen looked at me for a while and decided that my stand had some more room to develop. So they placed some sort of mask over my head, put some sort of paste over it. There was a blinding light, and then I felt like some sort of fog had cleared. I felt like myself when I was alive. They spent a decent amount of time training me, interrogating me, but eventually the Queen decided to make me the head of security.
Alright.
She's,
It's been like 3 days.
I know. That's why I thought that it was the perfect time to send someone in, because at this point in time, they're getting arrogant. The Queen has very little to worry about, nothing has really gone wrong for her, and they're slowly building up forces with the rest of the Cherry Wine organization. That's why I was able to get so much information to everyone so quickly, because she's not really keeping an eye on me, so to speak.
Question, real quick, before we go back into a little bit more of the what's going on.
Of course.
I kind of just busted down 2 walls up there. Did anyone hear that?
I heard that. You aren't exactly subtle, Mr. Drake.
We know.
I don't worry about words I don't understand.
But I was really the only one who was able to hear it. The basement is a considerable ways down and protected with several layers of...
Okay,
It's
good.
essentially a bunker.
You're
Do you know-
positive no one down there heard?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Do you
Sounds good to
know
me.
if
They're confident that enough ghouls are up there to press the alarm button, but apparently you all were able to take care of that
Can
effectively
you
enough.
tell us about the stand users that we were told are here?
Ooh, well, the information that I was given, that I gave to you all, was all that I really know at this point.
Oh.
There's a couple of stand users. One of them is named Gambino. The other is named Erica. I only learned that pretty recently. I don't know what their stands are or how they relate, but they seem to be relatively powerful. They're strong enough that the Queen didn't believe they needed to develop anymore.
Oh, that's...
Either that or they...
And yours needed development.
Yes.
do they have?
Oh,
This sounds like it's gonna be a good fight.
Oh boy. This could be interesting.
Do you know if they're undead?
Damien,
Yes.
The-
Everything in this facility is undead.
Alright.
Damien, how is it gonna be fun? You had a timeshare in his stand. I don't think we're gonna have a good time.
Look, I've grown a bit too.
Well, I would come down and help you all with this encounter, but I have my ties elsewhere. My goal at this point is to escape from this place, go to another branch of the organization. Hopefully we can take it down from the inside of there as well. For now, I'm going to say that I was able to escape as to not attempt to blow my cover. The organization seems to think that I have some sort of incredible value to the cherry wine. My stand appears to have the ability to move large amounts of things incredibly quickly and
All we know.
effectively, so I appear to be incredibly useful to them.
Right. Well, unless we've got any other pleasantries to discuss, I'd like to leave.
Yeah, let's get a move on. We have some work to do, it sounds like.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Dad, this is Hound Dog. He was...
We thought we killed him.
Yeah.
Actually, we did kill him.
Wait,
Well,
Yeah.
you did...
With a tree.
Would you like to explain?
He was kind of mean to us. We were a little confused about what we were doing. I apologize, Mr. Hound Dog, sir. Your stand is cool, scary, I like it.
Remember when Damien was talking about wanting to beat up every bully? He was a bully and bullied us a lot. So we dropped the tree on him.
Yeah, to be fair, you dropped a tree on me, so
I did.
we'll call it even.
Yeah. That's good. Please don't.
I'm good with that. Let's go.
Please don't eat me.
You all are... Actually. You all are looking for... Yeah. We're working for the same person at the moment, so I don't have any interest in killing or
I
hurting
also have
anyone.
lightning breath. Do not touch me. You might die.
I'm terrified. Anyway,
Do it. Just touch him. Just touch him.
You should. It'd be really funny.
Just one point of damage.
No, I really don't. Guys, please. Would you look at the time?
man, it's convenient. Time to go.
Makes a stun dial. Would you?
He puts his...
A sundial in the middle of the place with two vampires. Alright, I'm sure there will be plenty of daylight, yeah.
He puts his hood back up. Well, gentlemen, I'm afraid the time has just about come. I need to head out before
That's what I've
the
been telling
base
you.
comes under attack.
Okay.
I'm useful to both organizations. I'm the inside man for the beating heart, so...
Do you know how we would get down to the basement? Is there like an elevator or stairs?
Ah! Yes, of course. He walks over to the print of dogs playing poker. He picks it off the wall, revealing a secret switch. He clicks it, and
Oh, sick, we can play Smash now.
a panel comes out, revealing a set of stairs going down into this very poorly lit staircase going down.
What is this, a Danganronpa trial entrance?
What's a Danganronpa?
Never mind.
Well, it sounds like some machinery moved.
Okay.
Good job.
Alright.
Well, it sounds like a sheet of paper! Same energy.
Tough, but she has a gun. Congratulations.
Oh,
Toph with the gun. She wouldn't be able to use it, but, you know.
top with no, she would,
True.
because she uses projectiles all the time.
Right,
Ben
you're right.
bends the bullets so they go where she wants.
Even so, metal bending bullets. But
The
yeah.
air has
gun
dust
bending.
particles in it, and through that I can bend air.
Okay, well, Hound Dog puts his hood up and kills Damien instantly.
No!
Okay. Alright. Hound Dog
Gun bending.
puts his hood up, puts his mask up, goggles on.
Okay.
Gentlemen, I will see you all later. He also pulls Hound Dog back out. He snaps his fingers and a Bloody Mary is produced. He sets it on the counter. I have them ready just in case. And he signs and walks out the front door.
Damien grabs it and chugs it.
It's like Mick Jagger with Diet Coke, but Bloody Mary in it.
It is a very, very well constructed Bloody Mary. It's like
Good drink.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Damien would be a big fan of that, of Bloody
yeah.
Marys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He
Come out of the window.
very, very nice. Very good drink.
It's one of his favorite drinks, actually, almost solely because it reminds him of violence in the name.
Yeah, go make a con save.
Okay.
What?
It's a Bloody Mary, isn't it?
Oh,
Do I have
alcohol.
advantage on that?
Nope. What's your con save?
6.
It's a Bloody Mary. You're fine.
Okay, I was gonna say it's
Stop doing
it's
that.
just a Bloody Mary.
It's
It
only
really
when he
shouldn't.
drinks stuff that the con save is in.
No. Just asking for rolls is always a funny
It is.
situation.
It's very
I was
funny.
like, what if I used inspiration on that, you hack? I wouldn't have, but
I would have given it back to you.
okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna punish you for using
Basement
it.
time.
Yeah. So basement. You guys go down into the basement. It's a
Should we keep a stand's face outside the... Oh, wait, we're on stairs. Never mind.
Yeah, so it's completely concrete all the way down. In the middle of the wall on either side, there's a strip that forms like a... it's like fluorescent lights going across a wall, but instead it's across a ceiling, but instead it's like embedded into the middle of a wall. So you have light coming in dimly on either side. They're pretty dim. It seems like maintenance here isn't exactly the main... maintenance isn't the main focus of these people. Undead, all that. So you guys are heading down. It's a nice kind of cool stone, and the staircase actually appears to be going down for a pretty decent amount. So do you guys want to send your stands down? Do you want to walk forward? Is Damien confidently...
Damien is strutting downstairs.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Damien. Oh.
I assume loudly as well?
Not loudly, but not quietly.
Shotgun out?
Well,
It's on his hip.
I'm gonna send Act 1 ahead of Damien just to make sure there's nothing ahead of him.
Okay, yeah.
I will keep the rear as I normally do.
I will follow closely behind Damien, because he's the loudest one and I can hear stuff better.
Stuff. Alright, so you guys head down. It's gray, the fluorescent lights kind of reflect off the walls, but it's a very drab area. There's the occasional stain down on the ground, but other than that, there's not really a lot of color or anything. As you get lower, it gets nice and cool, feeling kind of like cave temperature and humidity. So around 60 degrees Fahrenheit, nice and chilly, a little damp. But as you guys get down at the bottom of the stairs, you see a decently sized hallway. Act 1 is the first one to see this. You don't really need to make a perception check because there are two... well, now you know from Hound Dog's confirmation that there are two undead sitting. They're across from each other, sitting down in the hallway. Stand user could be anyone. Let's see if I can... Sorry, I should have had this prepared, but I had to flip to Hound Dog to make sure that he was ready, just in case you guys wanted to try something.
You're good.
So,
We did not.
Hound Dog Part 2.
We don't want to fight a stronger Hound Dog. Absolutely not.
Why not? Come on, guys.
You don't want combat to take 2 hours long?
They're fun.
16 turns of combat.
And just to check, I mean, this can only make sense, but like, as a vampire, your like increased stats also transfer to the stand, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all.
So we have
Which is, yeah, it's a little scary.
It's
a little scary.
All right, so
Kinda
you have
hot.
two people sitting in the hallway across from each other appearing to play cards. One of them is a young man of roughly average height, a pretty lean, kind of muscular build. He's wearing a set of white blue jeans and an open jacket with a diagonal rainbow pattern going across it. Underneath the open jacket, he's wearing a black V-neck t-shirt that stops right above his belly button. His hair is cut in a straight-up pattern that expands as it goes farther from his head.
Oh.
So it's like pretty much, yeah.
The stand user could be anyone.
Oh, just wait till we get to the other one. A young woman of muscular and kind of stocky build. She's slightly below average height. She has dark green leggings, a black skirt, and a crop top hoodie, with the main part being black and dark green for the sleeves. Her hair comes down into one long dyed green braid and a pin resembling a snake's head clamped to the end of it.
That's not as wacky as the other guy.
Well, fair enough.
I can actually
Belly
imagine.
button V-neck, go bird.
I can actually imagine
So
someone wearing
Steve
her
sees
outfit.
this, right?
Yes, I see this, and I'm like,
Do you relate it to the others?
yes.
So Damien goes, he looks at the party and he goes, so I can probably catch them all with the flamethrower.
You could. Alternatively, no.
Alternatively,
Let's
Donovan and
take
I
this-
can
I would
try
like
to-
to point out, Act 1 is at the bottom, and so they are going to be able to make perception checks because the stand user could be anyone, and both of them go back to playing cards. So,
Okay, great.
neither.
Here one goes up.
Hey, is that a mouse cursor?
Dude, it's crazy.
I hate you for that. But
Oh, was that a sperm cell?
Man, we're fighting
Just
Gambino.
one?
We shouldn't be childish about it.
It's a strap. Alright, what's the plan, you guys?
Alright, how can we do this? We could do my little imperceptibility gimmick again.
Flamethrower. How many of them are there? Wait, there were all other undead, right?
There were two.
There are just two in
There's
this hallway.
just the two stand users?
Just the two of them.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't need the flamethrower for that.
Man, I could have used talk to me.
Anyways, okay. Lloyd, do you have an idea?
They haven't noticed you yet. You could still use Hawkmoon.
I do have hidden assassin.
That's true.
I feel like in this case they would know one of the two directions that it was coming from.
So it's a hallway and there's two of them just like right in it guarding it. Okay.
Well, what if Lloyd clings himself to the ceiling
You could try.
with his stand?
You can try. You can certainly attempt.
If we wanted,
You mean
is
to...
one of them facing one way and the other's facing the other way?
Yeah, they're
or-
facing each other in the middle of the hallway, perpendicular to the hallway itself, playing cards.
So
they're
like
just sitting
the
in the
hallway's
middle of
going
the
this way, and there's one here, each looking at each other.
Yep.
Okay. If you want to try and climb up the left side,
Yeah.
I could use imperceptibility on the one on the right, and they wouldn't be able to see you.
Yeah, they're both
Side
playing
attacks,
cards.
yeah.
Both of them appear to be cheating, and both of them appear to not be very good at cheating.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you want to try that? And
No.
you can get up above them.
I can't believe neither of you appreciate my joke.
What's
What
your
was
joke?
You told them to climb up the wall, and you could make them blind to the left side. And I said left side ataxia.
Oh, I didn't hear what
It's
you
funny.
said. until
I don't get
It's
it.
funny.
You don't.
You will.
Alright.
It's a JoJo reference. Alright. Hound dog? Be like.
He's giving us warm regards.
A warm send off.
I'm
Alright.
sure he of all
You
people
ready?
would give us a warm send off.
You ready, Lloyd?
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'm going to hold my hands up as two chains wrap around my arms, and then the third one grabs my waist and pulls me upwards.
And as he does that, I'm going to have Act 1 out and using imperceptibility on the one on the right, so that with Lloyd. So that
Damien's
he can
going to
climb up
prep
left.
his hand of God as you two do that.
Sounds good. So you
So he's
are.
gonna let you do that, but also practice hand of God.
So you're making them imperceptible to the one on the right. So the one on the right would be Erica.
Okay.
Alright, so that means I'm shooting Gambino.
Just to make sure that works, that is going to be a DC 13 perception check.
That succeeds.
Uh-oh. So she doesn't see?
So-
Or she does see.
Succeeds the check.
Well, you would know that they succeeded the check. You guys aren't in combat, so
So
basically
you
can do
can
it.
just do it again.
Yeah, you can just do it again. It's not a big deal. You're not in combat. It doesn't.
I don't know why.
If it's out of combat, because we don't have spell slots, it's just going to succeed anyways, because we're going
Yeah.
to spend the time to succeed
So
it.
it doesn't matter.
You can just try it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So I do that.
Erica cannot see Lloyd.
Yeah.
Okay, Lloyd.
So
Go.
Lloyd at this point has shuffled the chains around so that so that the ones that were on his arms are now on his legs, and he's going to pull out Hawkmoon and
Are
point
you
to
getting onto this ceiling so that on the left? I mean,
I will point out this is not a very large corridor.
right.
Like it's about 3 meters by 3 meters.
okay.
That's pretty large.
That's 10 feet.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty big. But
I mean
considering
that's a
that-
hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's plain stone. So
Okay.
I mean, would Ty be able to slip past to
He's
the left?
playing
without-
cards. He's not gonna look up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So. Right.
So he's going to ready out Hawkmoon and let off a shot at Gambino.
Okay.
With
sounds
him
good.
assassin.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. So that's 3. Oh, I have to roll to hit first.
I will say, hidden assassin ordinarily applies for open spaces or all that, so he will probably make a roll to contest it.
I mean, it'll be a stealth roll.
Yeah, stealth versus perception. Yeah, you
All
can do
right. Do I roll to hit first?
that. Yeah. Well, the shot would fire off regardless. So go
Right.
ahead and.
You're using Hawkmoon or the?
Yeah, I'm using Hawkmoon.
Okay.
They're stand users, so they'd be able to detect it. Except Erica can't automatically because she can't detect Lloyd.
Right.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
And then
No.
Oh no, Gambino
We're fighting-
will know that he's getting shot. I think he'll figure it out.
All right. He's gonna have.
I dropped the d20.
All right. Dirty 20 was my roll.
Can Gambino beat that? The answer is a resounding. Wait, maybe. What did you roll?
Dirty 20.
Just barely. You
Bar-
win.
Okay.
So he fires off the shot. He's like, a gunshot in an enclosed space could come from one of the two directions. How am I not putting the dots together?
All right.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. And
Man, where is that coming from out of the two possible directions?
America's just like, what?
I'm aiming directly at his.
Yeah.
I'm aiming at his
Are you trying to look
cranium.
away so you can go take an ace from your pocket or whatever? This is the worst cheating
Ooh.
I've ever seen.
Okay. So my to hit is going to be that plus my precision because it is part of my stand.
Yep.
Does a 22 hit?
22 for Gambino's head.
Yeah. Wait, also my proficiency bonus. So 25.
25. 25. Yes, actually.
Okay.
It hits him in the head. Ow! Oh! Oh! Ow!
All right, time to roll damage.
And that is a bullet.
Yeah, roll that damage. Yes, that is a bullet.
It's actual bullet, not my stand energy either.
Oh, okay. Wait, so that would be regular damage, not stand damage.
Yeah.
Nope. I will make a stand damage in that
Okay,
case.
so then you'd have to use a stand bullet.
Yeah.
You'd have to use an energy, but you're outside of combat, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Wait,
2.
even if he imbued the weapon?
It's imbued completely into me, so I can reload
Right.
it using my stand energy instead of
Right.
using actual bullets.
Right, okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's 2, 3. All right, so that's going to be 4 plus my pure precision, which is going to be 12 damage.
12 damage. Pow!
12 stand piercing damage specifically.
You hit him. It takes off like a decent chunk of his scalp. Oh! 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 Oh no, we gotta go hit the alarms.
Now,
Erica.
Damien
I have a
had
second
the
shot.
hog prepped.
I have a
Is
second
there-
attack.
Okay.
You're not.
Yeah.
We're not in combat.
We're
Does
not-
Oh, that's
combat.
fair. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Is there an alarm in this hallway?
No, but there are alarms on each side of the wings, and Gambino actually goes and shouts at Erica. He's like, Erica, we gotta go get the alarms. Get up, go, go. And Erica's like, fine. She gets up.
Okay,
and
we gotta
starts
figure
walking.
out a way to stop them.
And Gambino starts just running.
Well, Dame.
Yes, you have
Yes.
reaction
Okay.
prepped. How far away are they, though, is the question.
How far away are they?
A pretty decent. They're like 5 meters away.
Superstition.
So you could use your movement action to go down and get a decent shot at them, but then they'd see you both.
Superstition
The
might
short
be-
range on the hog includes 5 meters. So I
You
can.
can get a
yeah,
shot off, yeah.
I can get a
Superstition
shot.
is fast. Maybe it could go up to them and trip one of them or something. Would it be able to do that? Is that it? Because it has speedy movement
Would that
and
be
it
a
has a really
grapple?
high
What would that
speed.
be?
Speedy movement is specifically to bring it back to you. What's its,
Yeah.
what's its actual speed? in
Its
terms
actual
of-
speed is.
And how far can it go away from you as well?
It can go 15 meters away. However, it only has plus 2 to
Do
speed.
I need to
so
use rippling weapon on my scarf?
Yes, you can. It counts as either an
Okay.
check or.
I'm gonna do my reaction. Which one of them's closer? Erica.
Erica is not as
Yeah.
enthused at running.
So, yeah, he's gonna fire at Erica with the hog, and that is going to be a and I'm gonna use durability. So, okay, Go's arm is going to appear and kind of brace for the recoil. And that is going to be a 24 to hit.
To hit on Erica.
Yes.
You attempt to. It hits her in the head, and the bullets bounce off of her head.
Well, that was underwhelming.
She kind of looks
Ability
back at you
type.
and smiles as she runs down the hallway.
Ability type.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
I guess-
Sorry, I will say, the skin is taken off, but it doesn't appear to penetrate the
Right.
head itself.
24. Oh my lord.
Maybe just hitting the stance armor class.
High stand AC prone.
Well, we.
Alright, well, they're running. We
Yeah,
gotta
let's
catch
run
them.
after them.
Okay, Steve's gonna book it.
Okay.
Towards them.
Before combat happens, can I put rippling weapon on my rapier here?
Can
I'm pretty sure rippling weapon you can just do as part of an action.
Oh.
Can Damien reduce 200 pounds of his 250-pound rate to run faster?
For running faster, no. But the fact is, you're in a decently small hallway, so you can probably use that to push yourself off
yeah.
and like jump faster.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like kind of jump through the hall.
Okay.
I only
Yeah.
have one attack.
Robert shouts aloud as you're running.
So Damien's gonna. I've got an idea, and he slugs himself in the face.
Go ahead and roll the damage for that.
All right. It'll be half. All right. That is a whole.
Why are you using your stand to hit yourself?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's
He's,
a D4.
he's activating his
Where's
own
my
ability,
D4?
so he's.
Yeah, I do have to hit myself with the stand. So that's 3 plus
You can't just like pat yourself.
5 damage. Oh, I can.
He doesn't know that yet.
Oh my god.
So I'll take 5 damage.
Ow!
Ow! All right, let's do this.
Alright, so they're both running down at the end, and at the end of the hallway there are 2 different doors. One on the left, one on the right. And they are each running, oh wait, hold on. Gambino runs over and goes into the right hall. Erica runs over and goes into the door on the left hall.
Well, crap.
Okay, Damien is going to jump after Erica because he's annoyed that he didn't hit her.
Alright.
And he's hopefully moving a little quicker.
Okay, also, Robert is going to shout out loud. Okay, wait, no, Damien, stick with me. Steve, come on, we're going. You two, I think you can handle yourselves. Go get Erica.
Yep.
Alright.
10-4.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you guys are going
Okay,
to
fine.
fight
Alright.
Gambino. Okay, so you guys split, pull open the door. So, let's see. So the question is, do we want to run this all as one big combat that we're switching in between from, or do we want to run them as two separate combats now that the party is split?
I
Two separate combats.
Might be more fun.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do
but
that.
the thing
Plus,
is, because
It'll be like the stupid,
Thursday.
no, in part 3 when they split up and fought, Set and Bast.
well,
Yeah.
the thing
'Cause
is,
those technically happened at the same
It was
time.
oddly sexual.
Is this gonna get oddly sexual?
I sure hope so.
the thing is, we're
Steve, did you bring your condoms?
I say we just do it the way we did with like Friedrich and Livewire, and then how Muse and Nathan fought. Who was it?
the biggest
Was it just Call Me? Oh, Call Me Maybe.
Yeah, they just.
the biggest difference is we're still relatively close to each other, so the combat can still merge. So I'm thinking just one big combat would be the best. For
That's-
us.
If
It would feel more.
that would
fast-
only happen if they did merge, though.
It would feel.
It
more
still has a higher
fast-paced and
probability
fun.
of merging than
It would
otherwise.
feel more fast paced and fun if we just like did it two separately. I think.
I think two
I'm-
separately is probably.
I'm
the
fine
best
with
one.
either. Yeah.
Same.
We are
Okay.
at an hour in, though, if we want to do that next time.
Okay, yeah, well, we will start this big couple of combats perhaps in the next episode, so,
All right.
Oh boy.
yeah, who's your favorite woman?
Oh, good. We're doing this bit.
And the